Yo, what's going on, YouTube? So Deontay Wilder takes care of business, gets Gerald Washington out of there, in the fifth round. Great combination, man. He came with the left. It looks like Gerald Washington, held it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the replay, that's what it looks like. It looks like he held that left hand with both hands. Then Deontay Wilder just came across that short right, took care of business. A lot of people might think it was an early stoppage. The color, what I didn't like is that we didn't get to see the full like replay. You get what I'm saying? We didn't get to see it from another angle or anything like that. Regarding the stoppage or whatever. But Gerald Washington was obviously hurt when the referee did stop the fight. Gerald Washington, he didn't protest, and I think it was Brian Kenny that said, "Oh yeah, it turned out it was a good stop." Look at it. Look at Gerald Washington. Stagger. Look at him stagger as he's. The referee jumps in. You know what I'm saying? So the guy was pretty much out on his feet. So Deontay Wilder gets the TKO. Now, as far as like Deontay Wilder's performance, to me, in my opinion, he stayed within his game. The one thing I did like when they were criticizing him, as far as him being very fluid and stuff like that, was when he hit Gerald Washington with a clean body shot. Man, I love that, man. That was great. That was great. And then I think what really changed the game is I believe it was like the fourth or third when he started landing those left hooks. He started landing those lefts, and then that's what did it. See, a lot of people don't give credit for the left hand and stuff like that, man. That left hook, but what that set up the right hand. You know what I'm saying? And just like Dominic Brazil versus the Izu fight, man, they were doing like a breakdown, quick breakdown of Dominic Brazil knocking out Izu and saying like, man, in the press conference or whatever like that, the fight interview or whatever like that, Dominic Brazil was talking about how he's working on setting up his punches and stuff like that, right? And then what they did was they highlighted a segment and replayed it back how Izu was on the ropes just before he got hit with the right hand, got knocked out, or got the TKO or whatever like that, knocked out. So anyway, Dominic Brazil went to the body. He threw a jab to the body, and then he feinted and it came with the overhand right, which knocked down Izu. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's the same thing you can put in the place with Deontay Wilder when he landed that left hook. I forgot which round it was. I want to play it back so bad, but I'm gonna go ahead and move it on, man. He stunned Gerald Washington. You know what I'm saying? The first time when he landed that left hook. And then he threw the right hand. You know which round I'm talking about if you saw the fight, man. You know what I'm talking about. Then he jumped on him. Then he had to get back to his boxing. And then he started throwing that left hook again. You know what I'm saying? I think it was in the fourth he started landing it again. He started throwing it more. And then he did it again in the fifth. So by that time, when he does throw the right hand, Gerald Washington, is conscious of that left hook, man. He's conscious of that left hook, and that's why he grabbed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he reacted to it because he was starting to get hit with it, and he felt the power of it. And then Deontay Wilder was able to land the right hand. So, a lot of people just like, oh, man, they make it seem like it's luck, they're saying that this dude was landing his right hand. But it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He implemented the left hook in order to set up the right. You know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't landing that right hand earlier in the fight. You know what I'm saying? The dude was just barely establishing his jab and whatnot. So, anyway, man, after the fight, man, he calls out, old boy, was Joseph Parker and stuff like that. They've been talking. So hopefully they can do something this summer, man. Deontay Wilder, I guess, don't have no problem traveling and stuff like that. He wants to do stuff in Alabama, which I don't see why there's a problem. Joseph Parker pretty much like lives in the U.S. or whatever like that. He has his fights over in Auckland or wherever you want to call it, or Australia, New Zealand, wherever. But he's got his fan base over there and stuff like that. But he trains out here in the U.S. primarily. But yeah, man, he's got to take care of his own business. You know what I'm saying? He got to take care of his business. But hopefully they can do a fight, man. They seem to be clean. That was the issue. Wilder with some of these other guys is the doping thing. So, yeah, man. So hopefully they get it on, man. That's another fighter that Deontay Wilder called out. Joseph Parker seems to be, once he was there. Which is good, man. At least not doing no double talk and stuff like that, like some other fighters, which I'm gonna get into on another video. Okay, but yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about Deontay Wilder and his performance. Who he fights next? Hopefully, it's somebody like Luis Ortiz or Kubrat Pulev or one of these top contenders, man. Lucas Brown, David Haye. Any one of these guys in the top 10 or BoxRec or something like that, man. Yeah, I would like to see him fight these guys, man. But, some of these guys don't want it. Or some of these guys are like popping hot or whatever like that. But Joseph Parker is in the top 7. So hopefully him and Joseph Parker can just go ahead and knock it out. And we can see, Wilder defend his belt, if not unify, these belts and stuff like that against what would be considered the cream of the crop in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder's already, up there, is considered one of the best. But, we like to see the best fight the best, man. And that's what I want to see Deontay Wilder do. All right, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.